Welcome to Hibernation, a sleep story podcast. Every episode is meant to help you unwind, relax, and drift off into dreamland. I'm your host, Sean, and I'm here to guide you through another peaceful journey during tonight's calm story. So get comfortable and get ready to let go of the day's stress. If you enjoyed the stories here, remember to friend Hibernation on Facebook and Instagram. You'll be the first to know about the new sleep stories that are released. Tonight's story takes you on a relaxing train ride. Embark on a serene all-night adventure on the Sleep Express, departing from the enchanting Dreamland Station. On board, you'll be warmly greeted by Mr. Jim, the kind-hearted conductor, who ensures your absolute comfort in an elegantly cozy compartment. As the vintage locomotive glides through the night, the tranquil atmosphere and picturesque views meld with the soothing clatter of wheels on tracks, creating a symphony of serenity. This journey invites you to unwind and drift into a peaceful sleep, surrounded by timeless luxury and gentle rhythmic motion. Even before the story begins, you can begin your journey into total relaxation. I'll give you a technique you can use anytime to relax and let go of any stress or worry or tension. Start by finding a comfortable position and take a few slow, deep breaths. We'll start at our feet. Begin by taking a deep breath, and as you hold it, tense the muscles in your toes and feet for a few seconds. Then release and exhale, and feel the tension melt away. We will gradually work our way up through your entire body, tensing and relaxing each muscle group. Next, begin to focus on your lower leg. Tense the muscles in your calves. Hold them tightly and pay attention to the feeling of tension. Then release the tension from your lower legs, at the same time exhaling your breath. Again, noticing the feeling of relaxation. And remember to continue taking deep breaths. Next, tense the muscles of your upper leg and pelvis. You can do this by tightly squeezing your thighs together. Make sure you feel tenseness without going to the point of strain. And then release, feeling all the tension leaving your muscles. Now, begin to tense your stomach and chest. You can do this by sucking your stomach in. Squeeze and hold the tension just a bit longer. And then release. Allow your body to go limp. Let yourself notice the feeling of relaxation. Continuing to take deep breaths. Breathe in slowly, noticing the air fill up your lungs, and hold it. And then release the air slowly. Next, tense the muscles in your back by bringing your shoulders together behind you. Hold them tightly and tense them as hard as you can without straining. And then release tension from your back. Feel the tension slowly leaving your body and the new feeling of relaxation. Notice how different your body feels when you allow it to relax. Tense your arms all the way from your hands to your shoulders. Make a fist and squeeze all the way up your arm and hold it. Then release the tension from your arms and shoulders. noticing the feeling of relaxation in your fingers, hands, arms, and shoulders. Notice how your arms feel limp and at ease. Then move up to your neck and head. Tense your face and your neck by distorting the muscles around your eyes and mouth. And when you're ready, release the tension. Again, noticing the new feeling of relaxation. And finally, tense your entire body. Tense your feet, legs, stomach, chest, arms, head, and neck. Tense harder without straining. And then release, allowing your whole body to go limp. Really notice the feeling of relaxation and how different it is from the feeling of tension. And now that you're on your way to a completely relaxed state and ultimately sleep, you can more easily focus on my voice, which means it's time to begin your journey. Let me welcome you to Dreamland Station for your train ride aboard the Sleep Express. The moment your shoes touch the weathered wood of Dreamland Station's platform, a sense of calm pervades your senses. The sun dips low in the sky, its warm glow casting long shadows and painting the clouds in hues of gold and amber. The gentle chuffing of the steam locomotive behind you is a soothing melody. The hiss of steam, a whisper of journeys past and future. Your eyes close briefly as you take a deep breath, savoring the cooling air of early evening. You feel embraced by the serene atmosphere, enveloped in the quiet majesty of the historic station. From the corner of your eye, a figure approaches, a kind presence and a soft smile touching his lips. Mr. Jim, the conductor, stands before you. His demeanor is one of gentle friendliness. His smile, genuine and reassuring, is as much a welcome as any words could provide. With a subtle tilt of his head, he gestures for you to follow. And you do, stepping further into the embrace of Dreamland Station. Mr. Jim leads the way with an unhurried pace, allowing you to drink in the details of this timeless place. The air is filled with quiet, with only the soft murmur of distant conversations, the occasional sigh of the steam engine to accompany your passage. As you move, Mr. Jim shares snippets of stories about the station. His voice, a soothing undertone that blends seamlessly with the rhythm of the train. You learn of the countless travelers who have passed through these carriages, each seeking solace from the hustle of life. He tells you that if you're looking for rest and relaxation, you have come to the right place. The Sleep Express is a journey that will provide deep rest. Mr. Jim asks you to step up and make your way into the train car, where you will spend most of your journey. The carpeted floor seems to cushion not just your footsteps, but also the weight of any remnants of the day's exertions. A faint floral scent lingers in the air, inviting deep, cleansing breaths that fill you with serenity. The anecdotes from Mr. Jim paint a picture of a place beyond time, where every journey is as much inward as it is outward. Arriving at your private compartment, the door swings open with a whisper, revealing an intimate sanctuary bathed in the soft glow of ambient lighting. It's a scene set for tranquility. The plush bedding beckons with an elegance that whispers of a bygone era. The fabric of the comforter is sumptuous, promising a cradle of comfort that awaits to embrace you. As you step inside, you notice there is a timeless quality here, a gentle opulence that speaks of restful nights wrapped in luxury. In this cocoon of elegance, the world outside, your everyday life, ceases to exist here. A vacation from any stresses or troubles. Here, there is only the soft invitation of the bed, the caress of fine linen against your skin, and the promise of dreams unfettered by the waking world. This is your haven, a retreat fashioned from the very essence of peace and comfort, waiting to cradle you into the depths of a restorative sleep. The crisp clip of the conductor's ticket puncher is a gentle punctuation in the quietude of your compartment, a soft finale to the day's travels. Mr. Jim offers a smile and a cheery welcome aboard. He assures you that he'll be here for you if you need anything during your journey. Now alone, you turn towards the bed. Its plush bedding, an invitation to let go of each thought and every tension that clings to you. The mattress yields as you sit, a sigh escaping from its depths that mirrors your own release. With a deliberate slowness, you ease back, allowing the gentle give of pillows to cradle your head. Drawn by a gentle curiosity, your gaze drifts towards the window. Outside, the canvas of the sky blooms with the vibrant hues of sunset. A symphony of purples, pinks, and oranges that meld seamlessly into one another. It's as if the heavens have been brushed by the tender strokes of an artist, inviting the night to fall softly upon the world. The sun dips lower, its final rays kissing the horizon, signaling the close of day and whispering promises of a restful night ahead. You feel the gentle lurch of the train as it begins to pull away from Dreamland Station. There's an almost imperceptible shift, a signal that your journey is truly beginning. In anticipation, soft and subtle, blossoms within you. Not the sharp, eager kind, but one filled with the knowledge that you are embarking on a voyage steeped in calm and comfort. Through the glass, the station slowly recedes, becoming smaller, a charming model of itself, bathed in the golden hues of the setting sun. It's like watching a cherished memory drift further away, yet it resides warmly in your heart, knowing it's part of a chapter that is just beginning. As the train eases forward, the pace is unhasty, respectful of the need to unwind, to let go of the rush that fills so many of your days. There is no hurry here, no pressing urgency, only the gentle invitation to relax as the landscape begins to glide past once more. The fields and the hills stretch out, an expanse of serenity that moves with you, keeping time with the soft clack of wheels on tracks. You settle deeper into your seat, surrounded by the comfort of the compartment, the nurturing embrace of a journey designed not just to take you somewhere, but to release you from the weight of expectation. Every mile traveled is a step further into tranquility. Every passing second, a stitch in the fabric of relaxation. The light continues to wane. The sun's performance ending in a slow fade as it makes its way for the other stars to take its place. The transition is seamless, natural, the way your eyes adjust without effort, your body unwinding without command. Nightfall is not an ending here, but a beginning. The start of rest, of dreams, of quiet wonders yet to unfold. And you, at the heart of it all, find yourself ready to embrace whatever comes next on the rails of calm. As the train gets further away from the station, the rhythm of life shifts. The steady clatter of wheels upon tracks becomes a soothing symphony, a lullaby composed by the journey itself. With each mile, the percussion of steel on steel taps out a pattern that syncs with the beating of your heart, slowing it to a serene tempo. Through the window, the landscape is a moving painting, alive and ever-changing, Rolling hills rise and fall in a graceful dance, covered with patches of green and gold. Serene fields stretch out to the horizon, a patchwork quilt laid gently upon the earth's surface for your viewing pleasure. The fleeting glimpses of this pastoral scene blend seamlessly, one into another, as the daylight wanes and the evening encroaches. Here, in this moment, there is nothing to do but be. Be present. Be still. Be at peace. The rhythmic cadence of the train's movement, the soft lighting, the luxurious bedding, they all come together for a harmonious experience designed to guide you gently toward a state of complete relaxation. The horizon gently cradles the sun in its final embrace of the day. And as you look out your train compartment window, a pastoral symphony unfolds before your eyes. Flocks of sheep amble across the fields, their woolen coats bathed in the soft glow of the dying light. The animals graze with an unhurried grace, each mouthful of grass a serene gesture against the canvas of the countryside. Your train glides past cows that dot the landscape, their forms silhouetted against the sky's warm spectrum. They stand statuesque, heads bowed in a peaceful repast, oblivious to your passing. You feel a kinship with these gentle creatures, sharing in the tranquility of their world as the train carves its silent path through the twilight. As the evening deepens, the sky becomes awash with hues of orange and pink. These colors paint the clouds, setting them ablaze with the vibrant glow of the day's end. The fading light casts long shadows that stretch over the hills, softening the green into whispers of color, promise a restful night's slumber. The sunset captivates you as layers of light peel away to unveil the star of the evening's show. The serene transition from day to night. The world outside your window seems to hold its breath, basking in the glow of the dying day. The warm light filters through the glass, bathing you in a golden aura that gently nudges your worries to fade away with the daylight. As the sun kisses the edge of the world goodbye, the sky dons its dusk attire, a spectrum of deepening blues and purples that drape over the landscape like a soft veil. The transition is gradual, almost imperceptible, yet it stirs within you a quiet anticipation, a knowing that something magical is unfolding before your very eyes. There's no rush here, no urgency. Time itself seems to slow, honoring this daily ritual that ushers in the night. It's a gentle reminder that endings are just precursors to new beginnings. And as the light wanes, the next chapter awaits, full of potential and the promise of restful slumber. You feel at peace, cradled in the arms of this twilight serenity, adrift in the beauty of the world transitioning to sleep. With each gentle rock of the train, your body sinks deeper into the plush embrace of your seat. The rhythmic clatter becomes a lullaby, steady and reassuring, inviting you to let go of any remnants of the day's thoughts. You gaze out at the scenery sliding by, the hills and fields now softly blurred in the twilight. The light outside fades, its brilliance replaced by soothing shades of evening. Dusk settles over the world. As you watch, the first hint of the moon peaks above the horizon, a shy emergence that quickly grows bolder. It casts a tender glow across the countryside, transforming familiar scenes into a dreamscape bathed in silver. You breathe in sync with the motion of the train, each breath longer than the last, each exhale surrendering to the night. In the privacy of this sleeper car compartment, time is irrelevant, and relaxation is all there is. And as the world outside whispers its nocturnal secrets, you're content to simply be, adrift in the softness of the moment, under the moon's tender vigil. The silver glow of the moon bathes the passing landscape in an ethereal light, turning the scenery into a living dream just beyond the glass. Hills and fields, once familiar in the daylight, now wear the night's mystery like a cloak. The moonlight traces the contours of trees and barns, sketching scenes so serene that they must surely be woven from the threads of tranquility itself. Your gaze drifts upward, beyond the comforting confines of your private sleeper car, to the celestial sphere above. The night sky, a canvas of inky blackness, is peppered with countless stars, each one a tiny pinprick of light that has traveled great distances just to twinkle softly for you. The moon, ever your faithful companion on this nocturnal voyage, casts its gentle radiance across the countryside. Its glow, a delicate silver, illuminates the rolling hills and meandering rivers below. The lunar light reveals the contours of the land in soft contrast, painting the scene with an almost magical quality, as if it is inviting you to step into a world of peace and stillness. There is a gentle, polite knock on the side of your compartment. It's Mr. Jim, the conductor, standing with an inviting smile that seems to brighten the dim corridor. He's here to invite you to the dining car. Together, you glide down the corridor, each soft step on the plush carpet feeling like a whisper against the quiet hum of the train's motion. The light from ornate wall sconces casts a warm glow, guiding you to the dining car. Upon entering, a tapestry of candlelight greets you, painting the room in a soft, flickering radiance that sets a tranquil tone. You're drawn toward a large, empty, cushioned chair nestled by the window. Its plush contours promising comfort. With each movement deliberate and unhurried, you ease into the chair's welcoming embrace. Pillows, plump and soft, cradle your head and back as you adjust them to your liking. Nearby, a blanket, luxurious to the touch, invites you to drape it over your shoulders, and you oblige, relishing the tender warmth it provides. Cocooned in this nest of softness, you sink deeper into relaxation. The chair seeming to mold itself to your form. Nestled into the plush chair, you let the softness of the pillows cradle your thoughts. Your gaze drifts towards the window, where the twilight world unfolds before you. In the fading light, a constellation of fireflies begins its gentle dance. Their tiny lights flicker in the gathering dusk. A serene performance that captivates your senses. Each delicate glow adds a brushstroke of magic to the evening canvas, intertwining with the train's own ambient luminescence. As you watch, entranced by the natural spectacle, the subtle approach of the server breaks the stillness of the car. With unhurried grace, they present you with a menu of warm beverages, each described in soothing tones that promise comfort in a cup. You peruse the options, your mind already anticipating the pleasure of holding a warm mug between your hands. The steam rising like a gentle spirit to greet you. You point to the menu to indicate your choice. It's your favorite that speaks of familiar comfort. The server moves away, and you're left with a sweet sense of expectation. the anticipation of the first sip, the warmth spreading through you, heightens the serene joy of this moment. Here, in the elegance of the dining car, surrounded by the quiet conversations of fellow passengers, you await the arrival of your chosen drink, ready to savor the calm it will bring. The gentle clink of porcelain against wood heralds the return of the server, your warm beverage in hand. As they place the mug on the table with practiced care, you feel the quiet assurance of a ritual about to unfold. The steam wafts towards you, carrying with it a delicious, rich scent. Your hands wrap around the mug, the heat seeping into your skin, a comforting promise fulfilled. With each breath, the day's remnants melt away, replaced by a growing serenity that seems to pulse in time with the soft flicker of candlelight. Cradling the mug in both hands, you allow yourself to sink deeper into the plush chair. Its embrace is as welcoming as an old friend. Your gaze lingers on the dance outside, entranced by the simple beauty of life continuing its rhythm unobserved. With every sip, warmth spreads further within you, a gentle tide that smooths the edges of your thoughts until they too begin to float, unhurried and light. Your attention drifts from the warmth of the cup in your hands to the hushed symphony of murmurs around you. The other passengers, mere silhouettes against the flickering candlelight, share their stories in whispers that weave through the air like a soft lullaby. Each murmur is a brushstroke on the canvas of tranquility that envelops the dining car, painting an atmosphere reminiscent of a fine dining restaurant where every word is savored like a rare vintage. You let the distant sound of laughter and the clinking of cutlery play a gentle lilt in your ears, soothing any remnants of the day's hustle. As you take another leisurely sip, your gaze wanders, drinking in the details of the dining car. The walls are adorned with polished wood panels that glow under the soft embrace of the overhead lamps. Intricate patterns carved into the frames catch the light, casting delicate shadows that dance with the rhythm of the train. The plush carpet underfoot muffles the sounds of movement, allowing only the most tender of footfalls to reach you. The tables, draped in crisp linens, bear the weight of crystal glasses and silverware that sparkle like tiny stars fallen from the night sky. Overhead, brass fixtures cradle globes of light, their golden hue spilling across the room to touch each surface with honeyed warmth. In the quiet intervals between sips, you turn your gaze to the window, where the evening's magic unfolds before your eyes. There, amidst the encroaching night, fireflies begin their nightly waltz. They flicker in and out of existence, tiny beacons that draw your attention with their silent performance. You watch, entranced, as they weave through the air. Their dance, a spontaneous yet harmonious ballet. Each light blinks on and off in random yet rhythmic succession, creating a symphony of sparks against the twilight. Their glow, a delicate contrast to the darkening world, offers a connection to the untamed beauty that thrives just beyond the train's steady progress. With every slow blink of these natural lanterns, you feel the day's remnants ebb away, leaving in their wake a profound sense of ease. The world outside the glass is alive and pulsing with the simple, earnest life of these creatures. And you, a serene observer, find solace in their graceful display. The fireflies' dance, coupled with the luxury that surrounds you, crafts the perfect environment, inviting you to simply be here and now, perfectly at peace. You notice the subtle shifts in the lighting as the train rounds a gentle curve. The candles swaying ever so slightly, their reflections a dreamy waltz upon the windows. The night has draped the countryside in its embrace, and under the soft luminescence of the moon, the landscape is transformed into a dreamscape. Rolling hills rise and fall gently. Sleepy villages, with their cozy thatched roofs, are mere smudges of warmth against the cool silver of the land. They're dotted here and there, like lanterns left out for wandering dreamers. Through the glass, the moonlight casts a serene glow over everything it touches, painting the fields in silvery hues. It's as though you're moving through an enchanted realm. Beneath you, there's a constant rhythmic clatter, the sound of the train wheels as they dance along the tracks. It's a familiar, comforting cadence, a lullaby sung by the very heart of the journey itself. Each click and clack against the rails seems to sync with the beat of your own pulse, deepening your sense of calm. Outside, the undulating hills keep time with the train's rhythm. The scenery whispers past, steady and slow, a visual echo to the tranquil sounds that envelop you. Every so often, a tree flits by your window, its leaves shimmering briefly in the moon's caress before receding into the shadowy tapestry of the night. As you turn briefly from the window, a fellow passenger sees you enjoying the view. With a smile, they inform you the observation car is the best place to gaze at the night sky. The views are spectacular, they tell you. You thank them and are intrigued by their suggestion, especially since you can't imagine the views getting much better. You finish the last of your warm beverage and rise to leave the solitary comfort of your seat, eager to embrace a new perspective on the nocturnal world outside. The train's steady motion carries you forward as you step into the aisle. The dimly lit corridor leads your way to the observation car. With each step, the gentle hum of the train fills the space around you. A soothing symphony for your tranquil trek. The carpet beneath your feet muffles your footsteps. Soft lighting spills from overhead fixtures, casting a warm amber glow that guides you, comforting and familiar. As you approach the door leading to the observation car, you sense an anticipation growing within you. A quiet excitement for the celestial spectacle that awaits beyond. The door opens with a silent promise, and you step through, ready to be embraced by the vast theater of the night sky. Making your way through the threshold, the observation car welcomes you with its embrace of warmth and quiet allure. The space seems to be a sanctuary, designed for contemplation and relaxation. Plush armchairs and beds are dotted around, their soft cushions inviting you to sink into their depths. The large panoramic windows line the walls, offering an expansive view that stretches out to the heavens, where the night sky reveals itself in all its splendor. The carpet here is thick, muting your steps even further as you weave between fellow passengers. They are settled in their own worlds, some nestled in corners with blankets draped over their laps, others leaning forward in silent wonderment, eyes fixed on the glistening tapestry above. Finding your place, you settle into a semi-private cabin at the far end of the car. The seating is arranged to afford each occupant a generous pocket of solitude. You ease into the soft bed, a perfect alcove from which to gaze upon the stars. Here, in this semi-private haven, the vast universe feels closer, more personal, as if it's performing this nightly spectacle just for you. Your gaze drifts upward, pulled by the magnetic splendor of the night. Above you, an inky black canvas stretches to infinity. punctuated by a sea of twinkling stars. Each one is a tiny speck of light, a distant sun shining across the depths of space. The moon, a luminous sphere, hangs suspended in the heavens, casting a serene silver brilliance that bathes the countryside below. The constellations weave themselves into intricate patterns, legends written in celestial script. Orion, with his belt of 3 bright stars, stands guard over the night, while Ursa Major points the way to the North Star, steadfast and true. And there, sweeping across the stellar landscape, is the Milky Way. Its ethereal band of milky white light, a river of stars flowing through the dark firmament. In this moment, you allow yourself to marvel at the beauty of the night sky. You feel a sense of awe wash over you as you contemplate the celestial wonders arrayed before your eyes. It's a humbling experience, this silent communion with the cosmos. You are but a small presence within the grand tapestry of the universe. Yet here you are, connected to it all, partaking in the quiet majesty of creation. You consider for a moment the infinite worlds that dance above you, the ageless light traveling vast distances just to twinkle faintly in your eyes. It's here, under the watchful eye of the cosmos, that your mind is free to wander without bounds, to explore the depths of inspiration that only the night can provide. With every gentle rock of the train car, your thoughts become as fluid as the rivers of light cascading across the sky. An hour has passed, almost imperceptibly, as you're lost in contemplation. Time seems to slow down, allowing you to savor the tranquil beauty that surrounds you. Each minute spent under the night's embrace deepens the serenity that has blanketed your spirit. The constellations slowly shift their positions, as if turning the pages of an unwritten book meant only for you to read. You marvel at how the simple act of stargazing can bring such profound peace, how it strips away the complexities of the day and leaves you with a clarity. Your eyelids are heavy with the weight of impending sleep, and you decide it's time to leave the comfort of the observation car. The gentle sway of the train rocks you steadily as you make your way back through the narrow passageway to your own private compartment. The soft hum of wheels on tracks is a soothing symphony that plays just for you. When you arrive at your train car, the door that leads to your private quarters welcomes you back into its embrace. As you open it, an unexpected melody greets you. A strolling musician sits near the window, his fingers dancing delicately across the strings of an acoustic guitar. The notes he coaxes from the instrument are soft and soothing. The door closes behind you with a soft click, and the transition is like stepping into another world. A world where the only reality that matters is the perfect and beautiful ambiance of this moment. The musician offers you a smile and a nod that seems to say welcome back without uttering a single word. You glide across the room, each step measured and quiet, as if not to disturb the delicate balance of serenity that fills the space. The bed awaits, its blankets folded back in a silent invitation. You lower yourself onto it, the mattress yielding to your weight with a hushed whisper. Your head finds the pillow, and you note the softness, like sinking into a cloud. For a moment, you simply lie there, allowing your body to relax, muscle by muscle, breath by breath. The music, a gentle acoustic melody, drifts over you. A nice, relaxing touch that seems to harmonize with the steady heartbeat of the train on its tracks. You close your eyes and focus on the sound, letting it become the center of your world, the sole companion to your thoughts as sleep edges closer. A visitor waiting patiently at the threshold of consciousness. You watch as the musician works the beautiful sounds from his guitar. The instrument, cradled tenderly in his arms, gleams softly under the subtle lighting. It seems an extension of him, a voice through which his soul sings without words. His fingers, agile and assured, dance across the fretboard with an intimacy born of countless hours spent in each other's company. They move with precision, coaxing from the strings melodies that seem too intricate, too perfect for this waking world. You watch, mesmerized by the ease with which he summons music into existence. The guitarist's skill is undeniable. Each pluck, strum, and slide, a testament to a love affair between musician and instrument that transcends time and space. It's as if they speak a secret language, one understood by the heart rather than the ears. There is magic here in the quietude, a charm woven into the notes that drift through the car. A charm woven into the notes that drifts through the car, touching each passenger with a gentle hand. Your eyelids grow heavy. Your breathing deepens. And in this moment, nothing exists outside the soft, melodic narrative crafted by the skilled hands of the musician. His music is a lullaby for the weary, a symphony for the dreamers. And tonight, it is yours to cherish as you drift toward dreams. The gentle strumming of the guitar weaves seamlessly with the rhythmic motion of the train. Each chord, tenderly played, mingles with the soft clatter and hush of wheels gliding over tracks. It's a symphony of motion and melody, a lullaby composed by the journey itself, cradling you in its arms. You feel your body respond to this soothing harmony, muscles unwinding as if they too are succumbing to the caress of sleep. Around you, other passengers are giving in to the allure of rest. Heads nod gently, eyelids close. As the night deepens, moonlight begins to stream through the glass, painting the interior of the train car in hues of silver and shadow. It flows across your skin, cool and ethereal, drawing patterns on the fabric of your surroundings. This celestial light dances with the shadows, creating an ever-shifting landscape that feels both enchanting and surreal. The musician's notes become part of this visual poetry, his melodies intertwining with the moon's glow and the steady cadence of the train. It's as though the music is not merely heard, but seen and felt. A tangible presence that fills the space with dreaminess. It's easy to get lost in this scene. With each note, the train rocks you gently, a cradle on wheels under a watchful lunar eye, inviting you to close your eyes and join the symphony of peaceful slumbers. The final notes of the musician's song lingers in the air, a delicate melody that seems to coax the train itself into a slower rhythm. Around you, soft applause flutters from the hands of your fellow passengers, a collective whisper of gratitude for the beauty just shared. The musician acknowledges the gesture with a humble nod, his eyes crinkling at the corners with a smile that reflects the satisfaction of a performance well received. Outside, the world begins to drift by at a leisurely pace as the train eases its speed, each click and clack of the wheels on the track becoming more pronounced. Through the window, the blur of passing landscapes transitions into clearer snapshots, a signal that your journey through the night is entering a brief interlude. You glance out, confirming what your senses already tell you. The train is indeed slowing down. It's now midnight, the hour when time seems to stand still, and the night wraps around you in its silent embrace. With a gentle sigh, the train comes to rest at a station that appears as though it was plucked from a storybook. Bathed in warm, dim light, it promises a respite from the lull of your travels. Mr. Jim, the kind conductor whose presence has been a comforting constant, emerges with a gentle suggestion to step out on the balcony for a touch of fresh air. Gratitude fills you, and without words, you accept his invitation. Rising from your seat, you make your way towards the promise of the cool night waiting beyond the door. As your hand pushes the door open, A cascade of fresh night air greets you, a contrast to the cozy warmth of the train's interior. The sensation is like a soft caress against your skin, cool but not cold, refreshing, yet somehow enveloping. Stepping out onto the platform, you welcome the change of atmosphere as the quiet embrace of the night folds around you, inviting you to take a moment just for yourself amidst the hours of travel. The peace of the midnight stop offers a gentle pause in your nocturnal voyage, a chance to breathe deeply and renew your spirit before the train calls you back to its rhythmic sway. Your feet, clad in soft-soled shoes, make the faintest whisper against the weathered wood of the platform as you step out from the train. The world outside is a canvas of shadows and silhouettes, painted with the broad brushstrokes of moonlight and starshine. Here, away from the hum of daily life, the stillness feels almost sacred, an altar to the night itself. The only sound to grace your ears is the distant call of an owl, a solitary note that seems to celebrate the silence rather than disturb it. It reminds you of nights spent beneath open skies, of tales told by the fireside, where each word was savored like a secret shared between old friends. As you stand there on the brink of untouched nature, the cool air invites you to take a deep breath. With each inhalation, the cares of the day dissolve into the darkness, leaving your chest lighter, your heart more buoyant. The serene atmosphere seeps into your very being, a soothing tide smoothing over the edges of your thoughts until they are as calm as the surface of a still pond. Your gaze drifts from the platform to the scene unfolding before you. Towering pines stand guard at the edge of your vision, their outlines merging with the obscurity of the nocturnal landscape. They are majestic in their stillness, an ancient assembly casting long shadows that dance imperceptibly in the moon's soft light. The mountains, those silent giants of rock and earth, rise in the distance. Their silhouettes are etched against the dark sky, a reminder of the world's quiet magnitude. You can almost feel the weight of their presence, an enduring testament to time itself, as they blend into the night with a grace that speaks of centuries past. As your eyes adjust, the warm glow of chimneys comes into view. Scattered amongst the hush of sleepy houses, they punctuate the landscape with pockets of life. Each little plume of smoke signals the hearth of a home, crafting an inviting patchwork quilt across the terrain. This glow, amber and gentle, hints at stories untold within the walls of these distant dwellings. of families gathered and peaceful ends to busy days. This cozy ambiance draws your attention, and for a brief moment, you imagine the soft crackle of logs on a fire, the murmur of voices sharing memories, and the comfort of being nestled inside while the world outside whispers its nocturnes. The sight of these chimneys stirs a sense of warmth within you, a quiet joy for the lives that carry on beneath each twinkling star. Here, on this midnight balcony, with the cool air caressing your cheeks, you drink in the serenity of the nighttime scene. It is a picture of tranquility that invites you to linger, to be part of the landscape that doesn't rush, but simply is, ever present and ever soothing. And you do linger, content in the solace of a world at rest. Compelled by a sense of wonder, you rise and begin to walk along the platform. Your presence, the only movement in an otherwise static night. Your footsteps echo softly, a gentle percussion that accompanies the symphony of stillness enveloping the world around you. The wooden planks underfoot emit muffled thuds, as if the very ground shares in the night's hush, respecting the need for calm. You roam with no destination, letting curiosity guide your path. Here, under the moon's subtle watch, the air feels cleaner, cooler, imbued with the essence of the untouched landscape. You take in the sight of the forest's edge, where shadowy trees stand guard over nature's secrets. Their branches stretch skyward, as if reaching for the stars that twinkle like tiny lanterns strung across the heavens. In this quiet exploration, time seems irrelevant. Each second stretched into a soothing eternity. You are here now, with the night as your silent companion, encouraging introspection and the simple joy of being. And then, a sudden streak of silver catches your eye. A shooting star, carving its brief but brilliant path across the sky. You pause, captivated, your heart lifting with the star's fleeting journey. It leaves behind a trail of shimmering light, a delicate reminder of the beauty that graces our lives when we least expect it. Continuing your midnight amble, the platform unfolds in a stretch of tranquil solitude. Alongside it, a small bench nestles under the gentle embrace of a tree. You approach, welcoming the invitation to rest and take a seat. The smooth wood supports you, cool and firm beneath you, a steadiness that comforts tired limbs. It's as if the bench, this quiet sentinel of the night, has been waiting just for you. From your vantage point, you observe the moon hanging low in the sky. Its soft glow bathes the landscape in its light, revealing the sleepy village in tender detail. rooftops shimmer with a gentle luster, while windows flicker with the last vestiges of wakefulness. Trees stand tall and still, their leaves whispering secrets only the nocturnal hours will ever know. The village, cradled in the arms of darkness, sleeps undisturbed. Shadows play across cobblestone paths, and the distant mountains wear a mantle of mystery. As you sit there, the world around you is painted in hues of peace and calm, a canvas of serenity that invites your spirit to soar gently on the wings of the night. Time seems to pause, allowing you to drink in every nuance of the scene before you, to appreciate the beauty of simplicity, the way the moonlight traces the contours of the land, the softness of the air, the tender pulse of life that even now beats steady and slow in the heart of the world. Here, in this moment, everything is perfect, untouched and serene, and you are part of it all. With a smile, Mr. Jim gets your attention to let you know the time has come to return to the gentle sway of the train. You rise from the bench. Slowly, you walk towards the waiting train. The gravel beneath your feet crunching softly with your measured pace. The carriages stand silent, bathed in the faint glow of muted lights. Your hand grazes the cool metal of the door handle, and you look forward to the familiar comforts of your private compartment. Making your way through the hushed corridor, the murmurs of the train's soft movements greet you like an old friend. You reach your private compartment, where the essence of the midnight stop seems to have followed you, lingering in the air like a fond memory. The door closes with a muted click behind you, sealing you within this cocoon of tranquility. Slowly, the train resumes its journey, its motion rocking you ever so gently. Your attention is drawn to the side table, where a small tray cradles a warm vessel. The steam rising from it carries a subtle fragrance that promises comfort and rest. It is your complimentary nightcap, a thoughtful offering from the train's attentive staff. You recall Mr. Jim, the conductor, mentioning earlier that this particular blend is crafted to soothe the senses and invite sleep. Compelled by curiosity, your hand wraps around the cup, feeling the gentle heat seep into your skin. The ceramic is smooth, almost silken under your fingertips. You lift it carefully, bringing it closer, and inhale the delicate aroma that seems to weave through the air. It's a scent laced with hints of chamomile and lavender, nature's own sedatives, mingling with the sweetness of honey. The warmth of the cup brushes against your lips as you tilt it slightly, allowing just a touch of the liquid to grace your palate. It's an elixir of tranquility that encourages every muscle in your body to unwind. You savor the moment, the flavor, the sensation, as the train cradles you on its steady journey through the night. As you continue to relax with your drink, a soft tapping of raindrops begins to play a gentle rhythm above you. Curiosity gently tugs at your attention, drawing it away from the warmth of the cup in your hands. It's a sound both familiar and comforting, a subtle reminder that you are not stationary, but moving through the world even as you rest. It is nature's percussion, a soft accompaniment to the swaying of the carriage and the whispers of wheels on tracks. With each tap, your thoughts grow lighter, your breaths deeper. The steady pattern becomes part of the fabric of the night, a lullaby for your senses. The nightcap rests forgotten in your hand for a moment as you immerse yourself in the gentle soundscape of your private compartment. Here, cocooned in the heart of the train, you feel a profound sense of being exactly where you need to be. The patter of rain taps a soft symphony against the glass. Each droplet a note in nature's tranquil lullaby. A smile tugs at the corners of your lips as you set the warm cup on the tray. The ceramic making a gentle clink that mingles with the rain's tender rhythm. The nightcap's heat still lingers on your palms, a comforting embrace that contrasts with the cool spectacle unfolding outside. Outside, the droplets gather momentum, their dance quickening, yet maintaining the perfect cadence of serenity. The soft, repetitive sound fills the space around you, a natural melody that invites your heart rate to slow, your breathing to deepen. With every second, you feel more connected to this moment. The rain's rhythm lulling you further into a state of blissful calm. It feels as though the train itself has become an extension of the rain, a vessel for the quiet symphony of the night that cradles you towards sleep. The rain's cadence strengthens, a symphony of nature that weaves through the night air. Each tap against the window syncs with the steady rhythm of the train along the tracks, creating an orchestra of comforting sounds. The liquid percussion captivates your senses, the consistent pitter-patter forming a tranquil backdrop to your journey. Observing this nocturnal concert, you watch as the rain paints patterns on the glass before you. Droplets collide and merge, tracing serpentine paths that hold your gaze. They slide down the window, their trails intricate and fleeting, each one a transient work of art. The world outside fades into an impressionist painting of blurred lights and softened edges. This veil of water droplets cocoons you in a sphere of peace, separating you from the rush of life beyond the train. Here, in your private compartment, Time seems to stand still, inviting you to let go of the day's remnants. The world outside your window seems to sigh, releasing a cascade of rain that intensifies with each passing moment. The train car, your cocoon of comfort, hums a steady lullaby as it glides effortlessly through the night. You feel the gentle rhythm of the train's movement harmonize with the soothing symphony of nature's downpour. In the distance, the quiet grumble of thunder adds depth to the soundscape. It rolls in a low, rhythmic rumble, never too close, always just far enough away to maintain the peaceful atmosphere. The thunder is not threatening, but comforting, like the protective growl of a slumbering giant, safeguarding your journey through the night. You find your breathing unconsciously syncing with this natural cadence, drawn into a deeper state of calm. The rainfall and distant thunder are ancient lullabies, their primal music weaving through the air and inviting you to let go, to simply be here in this moment on the train, surrounded by the serenity of the storm. Turning away from the mesmerizing view, you retreat further into your compartment. Here, the world shrinks to a cocoon of comfort. You nestle into the embrace of soft blankets, their fabric cool at first touch, but quickly warming to the contours of your body. Pillows cradle your head as you sink deeper into their plush depths. This small space within the train becomes a sanctuary, a place set apart from the rush and roar of life beyond these walls. In this tranquil compartment, as the train hums and the night whispers, you are exactly where you need to be. Safe, warm, and on the cusp of sleep's sweet descent. As the train carves its way through the night, the gentle clatter of the tracks underneath becomes a lullaby, steady and soothing. The rhythm is almost hypnotic, a pulse that seems to sync with your own heart as you settle deeper into relaxation. Each click and clack against the steel rails whispers a simple message. Let go. Be calm. Rest easy. Outside, the rain continues its tender symphony, a cascade of soft sounds that blend harmoniously with the environment. Raindrops tap dance upon the roof and windows in a pattern so intricate it could only be choreographed by nature itself. The rainfall's timbre is a balm to your spirit, inviting your thoughts to slow, encouraging your breath to deepen. It's as if the heavens themselves are serenading you to sleep with their watery melody. Here, enveloped in comfort, the symphony of rain and the heartbeat of the tracks beneath become distant echoes in the vast chamber of your contentment. As you drift on the edge of slumber, the world fades away, leaving only the serenity of this moment and the welcoming arms of the night. Your eyelids flutter, a delicate dance responding to the lullaby of the rain and the train's gentle sway. With each blink, they grow heavier, like the petals of a drowsy flower succumbing to the embrace of night. The world outside becomes a blur, a watercolor dream of shadows and silver light that slips away as your consciousness retreats inward. A deep breath in, and you exhale slowly, feeling the last remnants of wakefulness dissolve into the softness that cradles you. Your body, once alert and aware, now sinks deeper into the plush bedding. Each muscle untethering from the day's experiences. The mattress seems to mold itself to you, an assurance of comfort that invites complete surrender. The boundaries of your body begin to soften, merging with the warmth of the blankets. There's a profound sense of letting go, as if each part of you is melting away, leaving behind only the essence of tranquility. You are adrift on a cloud of calm, buoyed by the rhythmic pulse of the train and the soothing patter of rain against the window pane. Any lingering thoughts, any whispers of the day's worries simply float away. They are carried off by the river of serenity that flows through your veins, leaving in their place a peaceful stillness. It feels natural to release them, easy to let them go. They are weightless here, inconsequential in the face of such contentment. There is nothing to do but breathe. Inhale the quietude. Exhale and feel the serene. And just be. Sleep pulls at you now, not with urgency, but with a patient invitation. And you can accept gratefully, willingly. Your eyes close for the final time tonight, sealing in the solace of your surroundings. As sleep takes you, you are aware of only of the fullness of relaxation that envelops you. A tranquil voyage into the dreams that await. Sleep now is yours, and it is blissful.